I did a game earlier. I did the, it's from the same company, Fireproof Games. What the heck is that movie in that game called? It's Ghost Town. Anyways, I did the Ghost Town. I did like 3 videos of it or whatever. So this is by the same company. They make when I first seen these games, they were on the cell phone. I think there's 3 or 4 of them or something like that. But anyways, this here is I'm gonna go ahead and start over. I'd have played the game before, but might as well go from the beginning. Do a whole new game. I'm sitting down, so that's what I'm picking. As you can see, you're out looking over at the city. Now in this game, you don't move around by moving the sticks around where you want to go. It's you do what is called a teleport. Push forward to show location could teleport. So it shows me I can teleport there. So that's where I teleport at. Shows my interaction, which is there's a switch here, which I can look on there. Missing persons report, Dr. Rupert Montgomery, age 52, height 5'10", notes, follows the British Institute of Archaeology, reported missing October 15th, 1908. A recent growing, recent, what is that? Argument regarding professional standards could have contributed to incident. Down at the bottom is dozen of disappearance in just a few weeks, but this is one of the strangest. All right. The storage area of the British Institute of Archaeology, where the professor was last seen. He can. How can someone disappear from such a secure building without anyone seeing him leave? Dr. Montgomery specialized in priceless Egyptian relics. He told colleagues he was on the verge of something of some great discovery. They say he had seemed distracted of late. This is the piece of professor was studying, but when he disappeared. So they're showing this esophagus that most of the mummy remains are at, but nothing else was missing. No evidence of a struggle or break-in. It doesn't make sense. I should check my desk in case the sergeant has left a report. All right. So we go over here. As you can see, you could teleport here. Detective Constable Bollery, I guess. A particular old gentleman was asking after you. He gave me a parcel and said it would help with the disappearance. I swear the damn thing was making the strangest noise, though the constable told me I was hearing things. But I put it on. I put it in your wall safe if you care to take a look for yourself, Sarge. So that's what he left you. So there's the wall safe. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Pick up a key. So we got to open up the drawer, grab a key out of this thing. What's that say? Add to the inventory. Press and release to add to your inventory. So you just kind of drop it. I should have a look in the safe. All right, now you teleport over to safe. Open inventory. Open the inventory and adjust the grip button to pick up the key. Release it over the keyhole and use it. Okay, so it says use X. So we use X. Grab the key. Stick it in the hole. Turn it. Like, oh, wait a minute. How's it? This stuff is blocking it. What was that? I need to get this open. Perhaps there's something in evidence storage that can help. So let's look over here. There's evidence storage. Please file evidence with the correct case number for your for easy retrieval. The filing system isn't complicated. You are a detective. Work it out, Sarge. I'm sure we confiscated something that can help us crack a safe. Well, it'll be listed on the blackboard. So you go through here. There's this Alan. It looks like Alan Wright. He was in here for arson. John Evans was in here for assault. William Clark was a safe cracker. Well, I'm taking it Williams might going to be our dude. Elizabeth Parker, she was in here for attempted murder. And Jonathan Holt was in here for petty theft. Now, as you notice, there's box numbers on here, and these are corresponding to the different, reasons, the different crimes and where they're located at. Like, for example, you got W02. So you come in here, hit W02. This should be the case for this arson guy. See what they have in here for him. So you open that up, and it's a matchbook. Added it to our inventory. EO3, which the assault. Let's see what they ended up picking up for them. EO3. A dagger. So I guess that's what they were using. That's in our inventory now. All right, so we got William Clark. So if you notice, it's Alan Wright, the W, John Evans, E. So we know William Clark is a C. So now the thing is it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm assuming it's 6 because we already get, it's going, the number's growing as it goes. And we'll find out here in a minute. Okay, let's open it up. We have a safe cracker, and we have evidence storage, showing that the safe cracker cuts a hole into the safe that you can get into. Well, that sounds like that would be useful. Now, I'm going to go ahead and check these other ones out just to see if it's stuff that could help me later on. So we got Elizabeth Parker, attempted murder. She has P, and we know it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So she's 9, P9. All right, so we got P9 and P9 now. Let's check and see what that gives us. Is anything interesting? P9 is a bottle of poison. Man, so she tried to poison somebody. And then we have Matthew Holt, which is H11. just passed it. All right. And this is the petty theft. He has a pocket watch. Now, I can't recall if them things do help me later on, but hey, it never hurts to have enough stuff. Okay, so we know we're trying to crack this safe. So we need that safe cracking tool. Okay. Attach it there. Spin it around. Yay, we cracked that. So if you notice, what we're trying to do is it's not opening the door because it's not, these gears aren't engaging. So the whole thing about what we need to do is we have to have these gears engaging. But they need to engage in a way to, oh, wait a minute, we can turn this one too. All right. So, is this, oh, no, it's not. I don't even know what I was thinking. Okay, there we go. So that opens that up. Well, it looks kind of creepy in here. And then we got this thing. Uh-oh, that's going crazy. Let's go over there and see what the problem is. Uh-huh. Let's see. Forgive my unorthodox approach, detective, but I have vital information related to the case you are investigating. I'm sure you have questions, so please take these lenses and let me explain. Let me show you what I cannot explain. This is only the beginning, the craftsman. So there's a box here now that we have to open up. Alright, so we got that one triggers first, that one triggers second, that one triggers third, and that one is fourth. And that gets in here, and we can put these goggles on. So we put them on to wear them, and there we go. So now we're using the goggles. Oh, well, there we go. Here, I'm looking at that, but it's actually in here. There we go. All right, let's wear the goggles again. Okay. You see these symbols. All right, let's turn the goggles off so we can see. There's a hint here. A hint will be available when the timer has ended. So first, I usually try to solve it without having to use the hint. So we know this turns around. This one here shows 3 dots with a triangle. Alright, and then usually what I try to do is I try to move different aspects of the puzzle. Because a lot of these times these things have like little hidden things or whatever. So that's, okay, see, like that right there. That one pulls up. We just pulled that up. Now, what did it do? I don't know. I can't remember. Not like I felt it move up, seen it move up, but what it did, I don't know. Okay, now that one's exposed. That one you lowered down, and you got the 1 on it. Now, if you notice, not every one of them has something that they do. Okay, so we have to figure out. So that went to that, and see now that just solved the puzzle. All right. Oh, okay. Now, what do we do with that? Remember that thing we had? All right. This is. Wait a minute. Okay, there it is. Set it on top. See, where did we go? Okay, we're here. This thing's here now. Looks like there's 3 other spots. Let's see what it reveals to us. It's a letter. Welcome, detective, to the hidden realm of the null. The disappearance you are investigating are part of something more sinister than you can imagine. I can show you what happened to these people, and perhaps together we can avert any further loss. This document is no ordinary letter. The null connects it to me, its author. Use the eyepiece to reveal the correction. Find the others, discover their fates, the craftsman. So you get that eyepiece from the inventory, hit it, and you see, oh, okay, well, it gives you this hole. If you look over there, there's a symbol now. Look at the symbol through the hole, and it shows you something. So we see somebody walking off there, that direction. And then look where we're at now. Now we're in this laboratory, I guess you call it, or so you just give a quick glance around, see the different things that you can pick out that might be puzzles, and you hit that teleport. All right. Looks like a puzzle over there because of the shiny lights. There's something that goes on here. There's something over towards that direction. Now this. I gotta move back a little bit. Let's see, it's moving something inside there, but as you can see, it hits into the gate, so there's not, you can't get it past that. We'll try this puzzle first. Okay. Now we got something in a cage area, some stuff behind glass. We can hit this goggle, showing you where people had touched on it at one time or another. He waits at the temple. Oh, there's another piece of paper. So now we gotta look for, there's one of them symbols. Look at it, and we'll get a little piece of what had happened around here. So they showed the esophagus, which I'm taking it is inside that building. That, I mean, on that, past that door. All right, on this thing, let's see, you can spin it. If you notice, there's indentations here. Something fits in here. You can't grab this and do anything with it, so I'm taking that indentation has something to do with this puzzle. I had the porter pull the esophagus from the storage again tonight, hoping for a breakthrough. The imagery seems to relate to the practice of taking devout followers with them to the afterlife, to another life. They believe this rite could trap and contain their souls, but the esophagus. No, that's not esophagus. That's is that hieroglyphs? Might be hieroglyphs. Don't follow any known reflection, any known lexicon. It makes no sense. Alrighty. So, we have this too. Here's a puzzle here. Something fits in here, which we don't have yet. We have this box over here. So that means we got to move on to something else, because apparently we don't have everything that we need there. So let's check over this one and see what we have here. Okay, we have something that's in here. We have this, which we'll check with the light. Light shows something there, but nothing out of the ordinary. See some writings on the walls too. So let's turn this off. We don't need it right now. Alright, so we lift on this, but it's being blocked. So what we're trying to figure out is, how do we get these to move? I don't see anything obvious. When we looked at it with the light, it didn't shine anything. But there has to be something that we use to get in here to push, to get these things to move. Right now, I don't see anything that does that. So this is another puzzle we can't complete yet until we have all the pieces. Alright. Now we come over here. This is where the esophagus is at. So let's see if we can. Okay, we just unlocked that part. Pull these out here. Okay. So it looks like we have this unlocked, but that still doesn't, help us. We have to have where we can open this up. So there was another part over here. Is that what this does? But if you look, one of it shows the door, one of it shows some weight. So let's look how this works. Alright, so hopefully this looks like it might do something, but I'm not sure because it's not operating it still. So let's try this again and see if anything we did. Well, no, it moves the esophagus, but it's still not moving the door. So that's not helping us out. Well, here's another rope and a pulley system. What does this do? All right, well, it does move something, but it's moving something that might be for the esophagus, but nothing that's helping us other than that. That's not there, so that doesn't help us out in that regards. And this here, nothing is where I can grab a hold of or move anything. So now it's trying to figure out, okay, we know we can go there, we can go there, we can go there, over there and there. This is where we double check. Did we miss anything? Does any of these ropes pull? Nope. Alright. I still think it goes in that position, but I'm just not sure 100%. There's nothing to do in this area, so we'll come back here. All right, remember I don't know if that stuff, now see, none of that stuff came with me, so that just kind of eliminates that. Remember I told you there was a hint that would pop up. Okay, there we go. The door unlocked, but it's too heavy to open by hand. There's a rope attached to it that leads to a set of pulleys, though. Okay, which is giving us the hint of, okay, that does something. And then this other hint will be available later. Let's turn this off again. Okay. Well, we know we have these pulleys, but we can't reach them. So that doesn't do us any good. We have that one there, but that's not doing us any good. We have pulleys here, but they're not. Let's see if changing the direction of it, does that do something? Okay, well, there we go. So we changed the direction, so yeah, it's sliding the door out of the way. So we got that part. So that means taking it this other way. Okay, so now we bring this out. Here's the esophagus. Oh. Esophagus is, it's not esophagus. It's esophagus. Okay, so we got that. And then we know from here we can lower this down to help pick this up. So, but we got to make sure. Okay, it looks like there's holes there to grab a hold of. While we're here, why don't we look and see what this entails. The porter was back asking about my progress. A curious fellow, he seemed almost amused that I couldn't crack the code. He gave me a parcel, said it had been left for me in the east room. Inside was an odd-looking lens, along with a note that said that the lens could help me in my work. Goodness, goodness knows how, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything. All right, let's go ahead and hit our goggles just in case. Yep, sure enough, it's showing us something, so we got to look for that. There's that symbol. All right, you see somebody over there. And guess what? Now we got a box over there. All right, so, and then here, good Lord, this happens sometimes in this game. It's like they have the stuff out here, but they got it, they tell you it's seated, but it's still stuff that you can't reach because of where you're seated at. So we're going to have to try to get a little further out here so that I can get to where this thing is, that piece that's sitting there. Well, maybe we can't pick that up. I swear we could, but maybe it's for later. Okay, so we're going to go over here where he dropped the box off at. And open the box and see what we got. An eyepiece lens. So now we got another eyepiece lens. Should drop it. And now we have something that shows us something different. If you notice over there, we can see into that box. Here we can see stuff as well. We can reach over here. I don't know if we can grab anything. Nope, apparently we can't. Okay. And let's see. Let's go over here first. Okay. Hit that lens again. And we have a puzzle we got to figure out. We can move this, which we did. Something has to go in there. That would be able to move these around. So we'll have to figure out what that is. I'm still mad that I can't get this thing. I'm pretty sure that's part of it. There we go. I can grab it. Ah, geez, that kind of sucked. I don't remember doing that the first time, but maybe I did and I just don't remember. All right. I'm coming over here because, remember, there was that indentation. We're sitting there, and that gave me this. Some kind of Egyptian tool. I think what it is this is the thing. I don't know if this is the thing they reach up your nose and pull your brains out. I know it's kind of nasty, but... So let's try to see if this goes into here. Oh, okay. There you go. It does. Can't pull it back out. It goes in there. You put it in there, and it goes to all the way in, and I can turn this. And then I can match it up with that. Now we just solved the puzzle. And that gave me this. A tool with a distinctive shaped head. Which looks like an ox. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Alright. And then also, it gave us an engraved stone disc. Alright. So now, we'll take that. And if you see, you can't move this any further. So that's another puzzle that we're going to have to, figure out. Check and hit it. It's kind of nasty storm out there. All right. I don't see anything around here. All right, let's go in here and see if this fits here. Lo and behold, it does. Okay, now... if we hit the light, now we can see in here. Now what we're looking at is we have different things on here, different shapes or symbols. So now we have to get an idea of what the symbols mean. So we have to look around because they're probably in a certain order. But what that order is, I'm not sure right now. So we'll just turn that off. And wait, just make sure. I think one of them was a cross, square, circle, diamond. All right. So we'll see if we find... Oh, wait a minute, we might as well look on the walls. Let's see. Okay, I don't see anything in particular. Okay. Let's see. Part of the esophagus has taken on a familiar sheen. I should use my eyepiece. Well, we already done that. I didn't say every hint was useful. Okay. We'll go back over here. We got that new eyepiece, so let's see what that does here. Okay. It actually does do something. And now we were able to pull this dagger out that we had before that we couldn't get to. Okay. Now there's seems to be another puzzle in here, but we know it's something that the dagger does, you know, the dagger must not have to be used for because it's out now. Let's also check this while we're at it, because we got this new view, and see if it does anything different, which it doesn't. So back over here. Okay. We had this tray here. So let's take that dagger, stick it in there. We got that, and we can grab this piece now. And we look at it and go, okay, where's that go? Well, that's what we'll have to figure out. Okay, we have nothing still going on with the box. Oh, let's use the goggles. Okay, we have this. Which moves the symbols, which we just matched up to match with that. And now we have these other stuff. But we have to have something that's able to move these, which we don't have yet. Now, we can move this, but we can't move down here. So there's something dealing with the birds and then the people. Here, again, it has to be something we could stick in here that can move these, but we don't have it yet. And then here, we have something that can move that matches up with them symbols. Oh, I just randomly moved it, and it must have been correct. This gave us half of a gilded scarab. So we have that. That's up in the inventory now. All right, let's go back to here. All right, we had this thing. Does it fit here? Apparently not. Does it fit here? Nope, doesn't fit there. So that has nothing to do with this puzzle. I don't think this shape thing has anything, because it's not shaped anything there. So let's move on and see if it has something to do with any of these over here. Well, this we still have to get them symbols. And I don't see anything in the book that's telling me anything in particular. Let's go back over to here. Does that do anything here? Nope. Does this fit any in here? Nope. Okay, so that has nothing to do with that either. Oh. Well, that scarab fit on there, so that at least that's part of the puzzle there. So now we just got to figure out where the rest of this stuff goes. Alright, we know that doesn't, we don't have anything for that yet. That came from there. There's nothing else to do on the puzzle-wise here, except, see, we can't move this again. The box is taken care of. Let's see if this... That's a V, which there's a V here. I don't know if that's... I mean, I don't think it's anything we can reach. No. So yeah, I don't understand that one. Not yet. Okay, let's pull this down. The discs inside the esophagus, the colors and symbols on the segment don't match the handles. Huh. They don't match the handles. Alright, let's go over there and look. Puzzle. Let's see what. Oh, okay. I see what they're saying. You got a red circle, you got a blue diamond, you got a green triangle. So what I think it's trying to say is we have to match it up to, so you want this red circle has to be over here. The blue diamond has to be over here. So you want the, let me see if I'm thinking this right through. Okay. So you want this, basically. You got the red circle, the blue diamond, and then you want the green triangle. So what you do is, it would be this, to get this out of the way so nothing happens to it. Move that there. Move this here. Move that like that. Oh, you want this first. Then you want this. But does this go here? Or do... Oh, you know what? Duh. I see what they're trying to do. Okay, so we want this here, want that there. So it's red circles here, and then we want the blue diamonds, I mean the blue, the blue diamond, so they all matched up, which we just did. Okay. And then, oh, okay, there's that onyx thing, which... We have that. So now we got these handles come out here. Okay, which should coincide with over here that we can lower down. Right, they lock into place. That holds that open. Now we're inside, we're in the esophagus. So, looking over here, okay. Got some kind of mist coming out of there. We have an ornament gold orb. Okay. So that orb's got to go somewhere. We'll figure that out here in a minute. Now we have these. See if we hit the eyepiece, we see this anything, which we don't. Okay, so that might be something you have to come back for, but it does something. I'm not sure what that orb does. There's a thing on top of here. I don't know if it's the orb or something else, but yeah, it's not this. So that didn't work out. Over here, does anything look like an orb would work? That doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. We have some lights that are inside here when we move it around. What does the lights do? Bingo. Alright, move that around. And now we got... Oh, okay, that piece that we have, this, goes there. And they move, so we got to go from here. Like, you know, just make it a path, basically. I guess that's not it. Oh, okay, that comes over here. Alright, so we made a path all the way over there. That gave us this other part of the scarab. If you notice, this piece got shiny. And that means we have to get the lens out, because now we have this inside. Now, we can move this thing. Oh, went a little bit further than I wanted to. Okay, we got that. We move over to this one. Let's see. Know if that's correct. Oh, wait. Got it all screwed up now. Okay. I don't know if we have to put these together, or... See, they move once we... Doesn't fit there. This fits here with that. Let's see. There we go. Took the little finagling. Now we have this. An Egyptian symbol cast in gold. And we also have this, which is asking for something. Which we don't have anything right now. But something most likely goes on that. Alright. Oh, is this... Yeah, okay, yeah, these are pieces too. Almost forgot about that. That makes sense for these things over here, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so the one's a house, and the one's an M. So, and that holds them in place, and then you get them again. So now we have them. And this goes... over here on the one part we were missing. I think, weren't we? Yeah, we were missing one, which was here. Okay. Now, we get over to here. get the house piece. Alright. And we move these. Oop. Uh-oh. Oh, so we have to light all of them, which we got this. There we go. And that goes all the way up. And now we can... Do we get in there? No, it just opened up to one side. So that's that emblem we have. Comes over here. Snap. Now we know that... Sorry, I'm trying to look here on the phone and see if anybody's in chat, because I didn't tell anybody I was streaming, but you never know if somebody noticed and came in, which apparently nobody has. So I'm going to pull my table here back that I had moved out of the way, trying to get to that one piece. Alright, now let's get back to this. We have to handle this the same way that we handled the other one, which is there we go. So then we come up here. Now that box is open. We can pull this lid open. And then we have these, which are usually and contain the body, the internal body parts of the deceased. And we have to have these arranged in a certain way. Which apparently we did on the first time. Alright, that leaves that out. Aha! Now we have the mummy. Alright. Now we know something apparently goes here. Let's get our thing just to look in case. No, nothing in particular. Alright, so let's did that well yeah, we used that globe over here. It's not coming off, so alright. We already figured this puzzle out, so there's not more to that. We don't have anything else right now. We have this all figured out. Oh, no, we still have the one things to figure out. And that's going to take us knowing... Okay, let's look. We know the one thing goes to... What the hell is that? Is that symbol on there somewhere? Let's take a look at it. Okay, there. So that goes there, which is already on there. So this has to go. How do you move it? It doesn't seem to move. Does that have anything to do with it? Huh. No. Yeah, because that don't move either. So yeah, I don't know how the heck you moved it. Wait, let me check. Is there... no, we already got the lens in place, so... Okay, I know we have this too, but we don't have anything to do with it yet. The esophagus, don't have anything going on with it yet. Alright, let me get that lens again. There's stuff written around here, so... find him at the beginning. Judge him. What are them shapes over there? Oh, there's one. I didn't even notice this piece being over here. Oh, of course it won't let me grab a hold of it because the table's in the way. Okay, I moved the thing a little bit. Okay. Alright, there, let me get it. So then we can look at the symbol, and then that should give us another piece of the puzzle. That person's looking at it. Okay. Now is there something left for us? I don't see anything yet. Let's see if they left it over here by the esophagus. I know they were looking at it, but was that all it was? Is this them looking that way? Well, let's do the piece and see if it shows anything. I don't see anything in particular. Like I said, that. See any other? Yeah, let's look at that again just to make sure. Okay, he's looking at the esophagus. Boy, that's not really providing us much help. Alright, let's go back over here. Let's hit the lens again, just to make sure. Let's see, there's that one symbol. He waits at the temple. We have the dagger and we have the box. Sorry about the noise, that's my alarmo. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. You know, here. I'm sitting there missing this part up there. There's the seagull and the bee. Or wasp, whatever you want to say it. So, that must be this answer to this part over here. Okay, so we know it's the seagull. Alright. Now we got this handle. And then really look at that. Was that seagull? Okay, yeah, it was a wasp, so you move the wasp to the seagull. So we have that part. Huh. You know, that's some parts there. Okay, now we gotta figure out where that other one's at. Let's see. Well, we knew the one went there, but it's already there. It will be available when the timer runs. Alright, where in the hell does this handle go? That's a good question. I had to look for something that seems to require a handle. I don't think there's anything on this box that requires a handle. Oh, wait a minute. Duh. There we go. So, yay. We got a decorative amulet. We have a place where something goes on there. Well, let's see if that's it. And we have a human heart. Great. Let's see. Nope, you can't eat it. Oh, okay. Well, remember there's a little thing where you can put something on. Let's see if the human heart goes there, which it does. Oh, well, that thing's shiny again, which means we have to hit the goggles. And now we have the thing, which, if you remember, see there's symbols there for the weights. So, if I'm correct, cracked the crap out of that. There's bees coming out of it. Going over that, now there's tentacles coming out of that thing, which take it wherever in the hell they just took it to. And then we have one of our little pieces of paper, which we know we can look through here. Now we're seeing them do something. It's got one of them little pyramid pieces that we were looking for. What's he doing with it? Oh, there it is. And this is what we needed. So we have a pyramid piece, which apparently is going to take us over to this place, where we got one already. Set it down. See where that takes us now. Oh, here comes one of them letters. Let's see. Welcome back, Detective. Perhaps you can now understand the dangers we face. The artifact you collected now holds the very essence and soul, if you will, of the professor. His sacrifice will help further my work and bring some arcane forces safely under my control. Onward to another one, to another of the lost unfortunates, a servant of God this time. He was searching for the same searching for some long forgotten relic. You must uncover what he had found, the craftsman. All right. So we know we got to get the lens out again, and we'll look over in that one there. So now we see a man of God at the pulpit. So now that should take us to here. This church, perhaps this the Reverend had, well, and then it disappears, so I didn't get to read all of it. Okay. Use our lens here. See if there's something. Okay, there is. So, looks like he's throwing some books down or something. Oh, he's looking for something. Oh, but he threw one over here. Let's see. Okay, what did he throw? throw something over in this direction? Or... Right, see, there's a box here. Got a key. Let's see. I've got a key with a gear on it. Alright, so that goes to something. We'll figure out what that goes to. We have a number system here. It looks like we got two things missing, or one thing missing. Do any of these come out? Do any of these move? Doesn't seem to do anything. Is there something over here? There's some numbers down there, but they're on the floor, so we can't reach them. Alright. Let's go over and look at this. Now we got that key, but it doesn't fit in this thing at all, so it doesn't do us any good. Alright. Well, we can unlatch it, but it's not opening. Oh. Well, you know what? Maybe this funky key goes in here. There we go. Move these. Lift that up. An old man I've not seen before approached me after every song. He knew the legend of the chapel and the relic hidden somewhere within the stone walls. He gave me a small box, and it contained something that would help me, something which would unlock the truth. All right. Well, you know what that means. We got to get the lens. And ain't nothing there. Oh, there's a symbol over there. Let's see what it shows us. Bingo. Put something over there that we should be able to interact with. Sorry, I'm trying to get to this. Hey Jeff, I just noticed you were in here, if you're still in here. I hadn't seen anybody, so I hadn't got in here yet. I see you were in here when alarm went off. Alright, so he left this box here. So let's check and see what the box... Oh, guess what? It's another lens, which now we have in here. Oh. We can enter these portals now. So... follow these and see where they lead us. Okay, we're inside here somewhere. We can move this around. That moves both of them. Oh, okay. This actually moves a couple different ways. There we go. Lined them up, and here we go. Alright, so we figured that puzzle out. This thing spins around now. And gave us this. A glass decanter. Well, let's see what this glass decanter does. Does it go in here? By Joey, it does. This decanter fits in here, but it doesn't do anything. It must be missing something. I'm sure it is. Does it fit in there? Nope. What's these do here? All right, let's move over. Okay. This doesn't move. We have that pedestal over there. We can go here, but there's nothing we can do right now. You can move up here. Room in here. So let's see what this one does. Okay, these turn. I can lift that up. That doesn't help. Oh, okay, that's why, because we're already there. All right, so we can open this now, and we have this mirror fragment set in stone. All right, so now we got that piece. What do we have here? Has this indentation on it, which none of this stuff matches. The lens isn't doing something, so there's something that we get that'll go in here that helps us with that piece. So for the time being, might as well go out of the room, and we'll go exploring more to see what we run into. All right. We have a stone tile. Okay. We have okay. So we'll have to figure out how them play a part in it later on. Let's see what this does over here. Alright, got this. I don't think we have anything that helps us with that right now. It looks like a key, which we can't. There's nothing that fits on there. So let's go back out here. We have nothing shaped like that. That's not pentagon. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a pentagon. This is a square. Well, kind of a square indentation. There's this, which doesn't do anything in particular. I mean, it fits in here. Let's go up here. We have these. Something goes in that one, which we don't have, so it's not helping us out either. Wait a minute. Is this? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Now see, it's shiny, so that means puzzle time. Okay, these spin. Okay, so I got the idea of it now. Okay. There we go. This gave us this. What does that do? Can't reach it, but it shows us something. All right. Okay. Want to make sure on this that we're not missing anything. Not the same thing, him throwing the books down. He throws a torch here, but it doesn't go anywhere where I can reach. So I don't think it's throwing me a bone or anything. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's just showing him searching for something and then that's about it. Okay. I can't remember on this. Will we have the key? Which we don't have a key for anything yet. Okay. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting too. You have to look because there's them portals that we can go into now appear anywhere. I mean, usually when you're kind of looking at something, but I saw some symbols on the central front of the chapel. Perhaps they're needed elsewhere. I think is that this thing here they're talking about, the N+X. I don't remember seeing any symbols somewhere, but we'll take a look. This puzzle I think is pretty much done. This is the one that there's nothing going. We don't have anything to trigger it. So I don't think there's a puzzle in here. Okay. There's nothing there. This here we solved. You can even go back over there. Got the key from there, so there's nothing there. There's nothing symbols here, you know, that need symbols. Right. We have this, but like I said, we can't reach it. Oh, well, there we go. Was it in? NX. Is that what it was? Okay, well, I got it. Okay, now this little thing popped up. Alright, come back over here, grab this decanter. Ooh, now we got juice. Get that juice, put it in there. Now we got a box. Now we can rotate this. Which, if you notice, that makes that light kind of pinpoint. And now, see this little glowy stuff? That's what I was talking about with the portal. So now we got a portal, which we got to try to, let's see what this does here. I don't think this is going to do anything here. Alright. Usually you just point at it and you go, oh, that's what it is. Sorry, I had to use this stick. Alright, so yeah, you push the stick towards it, and now we go inside here. Go inside that one, and now we're in this room. Now, the reason this is important is, remember that symbol that was in the outside? I'll go back. Alright, over here, this thing is in circles. It's blue, purple, green. So what you want to do is, when you're going in here, is, oh, didn't have my lens on. So over on that wall, it has to match up with what you're seeing. So as you notice right now, the circles aren't prominent. So this part of it here brings the circles out so they're more prominent, and you can see them like that. All right. I don't think, did we just match the damn thing up? Or is that just showing me what the other one looks like? Yeah, I think I think we did match the damn thing up. We'll go figure. Well, I mean, good for us. So that means we go back out here. Let's make sure green, red, blue. Green, red, blue. Green, red, blue. I don't know. Green, red, blue. I'll be damned. We did match it up. Huh. That doesn't happen very often. So now we just got to figure out what happens from there. Okay, we just made a pinpoint over there at light, which is opening that up now. And now we got these little duders coming out. Oh, there's an angel. Got some knights popping up. That's a star symbol, which is from somewhere that I just can't remember right now. This is another symbol, so when we go in there, this is something else we have to match. And oh, okay. And you notice this indentation. Well, that's that. So we come back here. And that's basically, it goes over there showing us that's the next puzzle, which is that part there. So we know we have to get this symbol when we go into that other room. And let's see, she gave me that star, which I got to try to remember where the hell that went to. There was something that had a star indentation. Oh, I know what it was. I think. Hopefully I'm right. That was that thing over here. Yeah. So we sit that in there. All kinds of spooky shit going on. Alright, then we got this box here. So this is another puzzle we got to figure out. If you notice, got the little sparky stuff. So that means that's somewhere where we can teleport. Teleport in here. And what are we looking at? Well, we got this. I know I'm getting closer. I can feel it, and I can feel it, hear it. Worlds within worlds. The old man can't have known what this lens revealed. Why would he give me something this valuable? I can hear the artifact. I'm so close. All right, we know we got that paper, so you know what that means. You hit this thing. Got the symbol you look at. See the guy walking there. See where he goes to. All right. So we look. Got a locking mechanism up there. Looks like a tumbler system. I'm not sure. Okay. There's one of them shiny surfaces. That means there's a puzzle hidden underneath there somewhere. We have this, a lock and pick tool. And so what we got to find out is, I don't think we need that right now. Okay. We can move these. Let's see, what are we missing here? Oh, these ropes, I forgot. Okay, so remember, it looks like that, if you look on the back, there's that symbol and everything. It looks like when we went inside, we were inside this, and we were looking at what this looks like inside. So, if you remember underneath, there was like a groove. So, what I'm taking it is, we need to be able to get this and I got to remember how to do this. Okay, we got that, but that's not what we want. So this moves that, but it doesn't move this. Moves this one, though. Is that going to be doing it? I don't know if that does it. Well, we'll find out here in a minute. Only way to find out is to get it back around and go in here. See if that done anything that's recognizable. Okay, yeah. Made this thing across here we can get to. Alright. Go on top here. And we have this. All right, we open that up. And we pull this back. We got that. Let's see how that helped us out here. Now we have this that we can use. Heavy medallion. And if you notice, that's glowy again. So let's see. Okay, now we have this puzzle. Let's see. Okay, we have this. That. We have this. Oops. All right, we gotta go back up here. Okay. Oopsie daisy. Let's go down here. That's not what we want. We want this to come to, okay. Yeah, so we want this out, but we want it to come like this. No, we don't. Okay. So, do we want it like that? And that's not going to help us either. Okay, if we stick that in there, it'll turn. Jeez. Okay, if we do it like this, that. Yeah, I think we got it. Okay, so now we made like a bridge. Okay. Which then we want to go back over here. Go through here. Yeah, so now we can walk there. And come here. Open this one up. Open this one up. Boom. Now we just did that. Which will put us back outside to the puzzle. We'll spin us around, and that should give us another one of these doodadders. Right? Now that lights up. And now we got another puzzle. Which means we have to go over here. Now this puzzle changes. There's two parts to it. Okay. Now this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Let's try that, see if that does anything. So we got to come back through here. Go in here. Go in here, and now we're in this new puzzle part. Now, which, okay. All right. We'll unlock that. So that's all we can get to there. So we must have to change the puzzle around more when we get back out here. Because we need to get over to that part, which we can't right now. So we come back over here. Get our little trusty eyeglass. Okay, so we got to that bottom one. We need to get to the top one. Which means we have to arrange this to where it reaches that top. Like so. But we're also able to get to it. Which we can't the way it is right now. So we have to move it around to make it accessible. Which might be this. No. Wait a minute. No, because we can't come up them stairs. Okay. Does that change it? Yeah, we come up them stairs, we go over there. Okay, I think that might be it. Let's try it out here. All right. Uh-oh. Might have made a mistake on this. Or maybe we have to go the long way, I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I made a mistake. Okay. That's not going to work out. My assumption was the one part was touching this other part, but I was wrong on that. So we have to go all the way back and back out again because we can't reach that top part from here. All right, which is kind of a bummer. All right, let's look at this better. Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't even know how I thought that was going to work that way. So the stairs would have to be... Okay, does this reach the stairs? No. Well, see, now it looks like it does, but I'm not sure. It looks like if we came in this way, it would come up. But is that how I had it before? And it didn't reach the stairs. Yeah, no, see, is that a gap in there? Okay, the only way to see this is to move this. Okay, no. That, guys, all right. I mean, this looks like it should work, but... It did. Okay. Now we'll go back outside the box because we just completed that puzzle. Oh, another one of them symbols. And we got that. Under the stars of Taurus, the banner fell. The Templars lay defeated, yet the cargo was saved. Okay, so that's a puzzle for another area. Let me see how long. I'm not sure how long I've been going on this broadcast. Let's see. Yeah, it's been at least an hour. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it on this one. And then I'll go ahead and finish this up later. But yeah, at least we're pretty well into it, I think. I'm not sure how long this one lasts. Usually these things are 3 to 4 hours. So I'm taking it, this one's probably about the same thing. But we'll find out. But like I said, I'll either do it in, probably 2 more broadcasts or whatever. But I appreciate it, y'all coming in and watching. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.